Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Go4Evolve monthly finals for, I believe, September. I don't know exactly which month this is, but okay, we are good to go, ready to launch, and we are going into match with TeamYP holding the forefront against TPA, which it is going to be TPA's monster first. Let's just make sure we have this correct here. But yeah, so we did start off with a little bit of a TGL ban system. And what I mean by that is they actually selected who was doing what beforehand. What? This is actually the impromptu cast. I wasn't actually originally going to be casting this game, so we're going into this live, which means you guys actually might be able to hear some things in the background because I need to get everything up to date. There we go. We are all set, good to go, ready to launch, and we are going in now, and I believe I got everything on the right side. We'll find out in a second. Let's do it. Did we get it right? Did we? Come on, just tell me if I did it right. Just tell me. There we go, we did it right. Perfect. So we're going into this now. We are looking at the monster right now. Perk choice is going to be 2 point War plus 1 point Abduct and 1 point these are the perks right now. We have Traversal being used by Wraith. We have movement speed on both the Medic and the Assault, while Capacity is being used on the Trapper and the Support. But one thing to know right now is that these are very irregular bans from what we typically see. We are looking at the TGL rule set, the Gentleman's League, the one, the only. Right now, the bans actually, what happens is TGL, for those who don't know or haven't checked it out yet, the TGL uses a ban set which requires you to ban a monster first, which in this case they banned Kraken. I mean, we are at our first dome right now. So this will be a mitigation. We're going to see him fly around and just try and protect himself, which is kind of normal. He's going to use the trees to block vision, use abducts to travel, all that kind of jazz. Anyway, so then the monster gets to select a class and then ban a unit of that class. And then the team has to pick a unit of that class. So in this case, it was like they picked the Trapper, they banned Crow, so in response they picked Jack. And they keep going through this until they go through each of the Hunter classes. And once they have all the Hunter classes picked, then the monster has to reveal which monster they're playing after all this has been said and done. So we're going in this, and that's really it. That's what the rules they decided to go with. They wanted to use the rule sets because they consider it the most balanced set of rules. And they're going to use this through all the matches. And I'll be explaining this at the start of each video, just in case you guys missed it. But we are just looking at a dome that is pure mitigation from Sky Wraith, just kind of flying around protecting himself, and that's all that she wrote, just kind of going around making sure he's alive and well, keep himself healed up, protected, and all that jazz. All that jazz, all that jazz. But yes, that's going it. We're looking at that, just getting more of these stasis is going to be done. Again, they're just getting through health damage at this point. They got through a bar and a bit, about a bar and a quarter, going right through, pushing forward. And he's just going to be looking to get up a little bit for a few more meets. And if we look right here, here's the dome. Alright, by the time that's done, recharging, he should have full evolve meter. And this will be ready, which means there's going to be another engagement, which means he's going to have to mitigate. Oh, he killed the protein snack. But we're going, like, you look at this, he's in the caves, use the Steamodon, triggers the steam, getting to try and fill up his evolve meter. You're going to go right past Bugsy, just kind of jukes him around a rock. Going to push himself into the back caves, and again, this is all just looking pretty standard. He even got trained by Bugsy. Oh, sorry, that was Roy that he went all around. Another 2 meets. Gets quickly interrupted by Roy, which means he's not going to have a full evolve meter. He gets 1 more meet, and then he's done. And there it is. Oh no, he's still 1 short because of the Reaver. Ah, too funny. Here we go, going right over Roy, going on to engagement, has a little bit of armor, going in, says, I'm done with this, goes in, but he gets shielded by 12-bit, 12-bit gonna keep him alive, keep him protected, and all of that. Boom, Warp Blast, gonna be used, and here we go, we're just looking at more of the damage and everything, gonna be used to keep themselves alive. But Roy's just kind of in a good pokey spot. He's getting some nice shields from 12-bit. Right now, Wardoom's getting in position to throw out this dome. He's going to try and get it, but he does capture the monster, which means that Cojones is in for a rough spot. And he's going to go down into the low ground here to try and keep himself alive and protected, but he's not going to be able to keep himself protected down there. He's just going to corner himself, so he comes right out, with everything blasted. Here comes Jack with the repulsor beam, looking for the pickup. Does actually get 12-bit. 12-bit's going to be going down at this point unless they can do something to protect him. Wraith is going full tilt on him, going right at him, but he is cloaked, which means he's not going to know where he went. He's going to go down until the low grab, but he didn't actually, goes towards his teammates to keep himself protected. So Cojones right now is now on damage mitigation as they're going through with this, trying to keep himself protected. We're going to see another pickup attempt, not actually going to be going through successfully. Here comes the Warp Blast, hits 12-bit. 12-bit's at half. Going to get healed up. Slow by Bugsy with that Valve medic. Oh man, indigestion. So we're looking at this and he's just going in. He's just trying to get everything he can down to 1 bar of health. Slowly getting melted, going all the way through, just getting the chip damage in. Poke, 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 poke. Everything's being done. Right now we got Roy going through. We got Cojones down to half a bar. He's going to be bursting all the way through, trying to get as much space as possible. Gets tranked. And he's just going to get slowed down to a crawl here as he's just going to be going up. Okay, and over he goes. Warp Blast forward, trying to get a little bit more distance. Needs no more meats. He's fully evolve ready, but he needs to make sure he's in a good location, because if he evolves in a location where Hank can come through with that orbital, he's dead. Let's just let that sink in. If this guy, the Bearded Wonder, comes through with a nice orbital, he's dead. And they know where he is. Now they've got to get him into position. They're going to come down to it. We got Bugsy right here. Bam, shot. Bam, shot. Okay, everything's being done. 3-point Warp Blast, 2-point Decoy, 1-point Abduction. Decoy going to be used in just a moment. And we're going to be looking at everything being done to try and get some space. They're almost through all of the armor damage already. All that free armor they just got for the Evolve. Gonzo. Going for more of this. Trying to get some space. Monster armor is now destroyed. And he's going to continue pushing here. More of this damage coming through. Bam! But yeah, so we're going through. Roy's is on the chase. Let's see, what's Wardoom doing? I haven't looked at Wardoom in a while. Since the Apex days. Let's see what he's doing. He's running Jack. Looks like he's got decent pathing here. We're looking at going pretty much straight line. Those he's going up here. So he's going to hook this way. Or he's going to go this way. Either way. Oh, okay, I see what he did. He wanted it on this side of the dome. But, alas, he mazzled. Going in! Warp Blast! Grabs 12-bit, goes in straight for 12-bit. Got a full armor Cojones coming in, though. Here we go, again, on his own. Going straight for 12-bit, trying to get a good spotter on it. And we do not have a dome right now, so he knows that he can engage and disengage at any point in time whenever he chooses to. He goes in for the abduct, does actually get Wardoom, pulls him down to the Crowbill Sloth. He's going to put him right next to it. Here comes the finish, but 12-bit's in with the shield, so he's going to get Warp Blast to the face of Bugsy and 12-bit. Here comes the Orbital Barrage, going to be pulling in that Wraith, going in for the Decoy. Here it goes. Decoy's going in straight at him. Tranks are used, though, to reveal that main body as it is lit on fire. Here we go. Warp Blast comes in, connects on Bugsy, but 12-bit coming in again with the shield. It's going to be keeping him alive, make sure he doesn't take damage. Now there's no more shields. It's all up to Bugsy to survive on his own. And Bugsy's having to use the tree to keep himself alive. He gets punched. Here comes the Warp Blast, going to put him out right into the corner. Get some corner junkie. Going to put him right up against the wall. Gets knocked down towards the tree. Everything's going down against Bugsy. Everything's getting thrown. He used the heal burst to keep himself alive. Down to 2 bars. Here comes the Warp Blast for the finish. And he's able to finish. Yes, Bugsy's down. There's the first strike of the game going down on Bugsy. Not quick enough with that Bugsy. Need those rabbit feet. Here comes the Warp Blast coming in. Connects on Wardoom. Down to the last bar. It's just Wardoom throwing the... Dome's going to be trying to get it 12-bit to survive the abductions. However, he's not quite able to dodge that. Here comes the Warp Blast for the finisher, and yes, there it is, going to knock him off the body, but Bugsy is up, which means that the Hunter team has their medic back, and they are going to be to survive long enough to kill this monster, and down he goes. Monster slain, kill confirmed. Cojones is going down in round 1, which means TPA takes the lead of a 1-0 going forward. But yeah, if we just look at the course of the game, we saw the first dome, which was pretty much no damage taken. Then we saw the second. And that was where we saw the big plummet of health. And we saw the third dome, which, again, just more and more damage. Everything just goes around and, well, I'm sorry, Wraith, but these domes are too perfectly executed, except for the one that was a miss, but, again, that was tactfully missed. If it worked, it would have been a perfect position for them to catch him in, but it didn't. So he was able to dodge it within that 0.8 second window, which is great. That's fine. It's well played by Cojones, knowing to make sure that he was going continuously along the edging and then bursting at the last second. Again, well played by him. But we're going into the next round. That means it's 1-0. We'll have to see what happens in difference, which means that if this does continue, it means Cojones will be going first. So yeah, We'll continue forward, guys. But in the meantime, this is where we do the quick faded. This is where we do quick fade in, fade out for the sake of editing. And I am clearly out of practice because I am messing up hard this week. But it doesn't matter. We'll be back for the next game. So stay tuned, guys. Stay awesome. Stay frosty.